Hello, and welcome to the Academy of Natural Sciences. My name is Amy Hoyt. I'm a Youth and Family Programs educator here at the museum. Welcome to Crafting for the Climate. Each month we'll post a new video for you to follow along and build an eco-friendly, useful craft. You will also learn how small, everyday actions can help reverse climate change and benefit the environment as you create a useful item out of trash. Today we're going to be making biodegradable flower pots. These aren't just any flower pots. These pots can be buried directly into your garden when it's time for these plants to move outdoors. The benefit of this pot is that it's made with materials that help the plant to grow when it breaks down. So let's begin by gathering some of our supplies. You're going to need a bowl for mixing, a pot that's either clay or metal that can go in the oven, a butter knife, which you're going to need your grown-ups help with, some leftover coffee grounds. These are from my morning pick-me-up. Flour. Water. Some measuring spoons. And some non-stick cooking spray. You're going to start by measuring out 1 cup of flour, and I'm using a 1/3 cup, so I'm going to do 3 of these. You're going to do 1 cup of coffee grounds. You're going to mix those together so that they're kind of even colored and a light brown. You might be asking yourself, what do flower pots have to do with climate change? And the answer is, many flower pots or garden boxes are made of plastic. To make these pots, plastic needs to be melted and formed into their shape. This process is done by burning fossil fuels. This releases carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide traps the sun's heat in the atmosphere, increasing the temperature of the planet. Even ceramic pots need to be baked in order to harden. Now we're going to slowly add a 1/2 cup of water, and you're going to kind of mix every time you add water until it kind of makes a mud-like consistency. So if plastic flower pots and ceramic flower pots aren't a great option, what are some other ways to grow plants? Wooden planters might be a place to start. Also, planters made of materials that are meant to end up in the trash. Plastic containers that once held food, cardboard boxes, glass containers that once held spaghetti sauce are all a great place to start. The more times you reuse an already made object, the less impact you will have on climate change. My grandparents used to use old tires as planters in front of their home. And you may need to add a little bit more water if that wasn't quite enough. You don't want to add too much water because you don't want it to be kind of wet or soupy. That looks about right. So you're going to want to use a flower pot, either ceramic or metal. I didn't have ceramic, so I'm using metal. And you're just going to spray the inside. So that your mixture doesn't stick. And you're going to take your mixture, put it inside the flower pot, and you're going to kind of press it to the sides. And you want to make sure that you leave enough at the bottom so it doesn't crack open. And you want enough on each side so it doesn't break as well. This is the part that takes the longest. So this bakes in the oven for about 40 minutes at 245 degrees Fahrenheit. After that, you can take it out and you're going to kind of use your butter knife to pull it away from the sides like this. Go all the way down to the bottom and you'll have your finished pot. This is a pot that I baked before. It's hard on the sides, it's nice and firm and solid, no holes at the bottom, and it's ready to pot another one of our plants. So if one of your plants from last month sprouted, you can go ahead and put them in this pot. And the great thing about this pot is you can put it directly into the garden, and when it breaks down, all of the nutrients in the flower and in the coffee grounds are good for your plants to grow. Thank you for joining us here today. Join us for our next Crafting for the Climate. We hope you had fun. Have a great day.